Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 159. This is going to be a different episode. This is a WIP parade and a wedding special all in one. So if you're a returning friend, thank you for coming back to check me out. And if you are a new friend, I hope you like what you see, enjoy, and subscribe, comment, and become part of this fun friendship here. So let's jump in. So first of all, just a couple of things that I normally say every time. I have a happy mail form in the links below. So if you would like to receive happy mail, please feel free to fill that information out. I send out happy mail once a month. If you're new, you're meeting Opie. I'm sitting lower down today because I have stuff everywhere to share with you of my WIPs, and Opie's gonna be here, I guess. He's not been here for a while. Anyway, distracted, sorry. Okay, also, there's a couple of links in the bottom of my channel in the description in regards to buy me a coffee or a Ko-fi link. He is going to get in trouble, just so y'all know. So I have one thing of past business, and then we're jumping in. So I am still looking for Sally Notwell to get a hold of me in regards to this win so I can get it sent out. And that's the business part. So let's jump in. This has a little story to go with it, but I finished the kids' wedding stitch. If you're new, my daughter and son-in-law got married on Saturday, and this is gonna freak me out. Sorry. And I finished their wedding stitch on Thursday night, and I ran to my local store, the Stitch In Frame, on Friday morning and asked. My daughter had picked out a frame, and I ran to the store and asked, could you throw this in, just like get it mounted in roughly, and I will bring it back after the wedding's done. I don't want to jump in front of anyone or whatnot. And they were like, we are not throwing that in. What else do you have to do? So I still had to go pick up the suits, and of course I ran out of dog food on the week of the wedding, so I had to do that. And then I swung back by and they had it fully framed for us. So this is their wedding stitch. Tiny bit of a glare, sorry, but I am so happy with this. This is a Russian design, nope. This is a Ukrainian designer. I'll put her name here, that had the design. I reached out to her because I could not get my kids with the font that was provided. I couldn't make it work. It didn't look elegant and enough for me of like what I wanted. So she graciously threw in a font from another chart she has and sent it to me, and I got it finished up and put in here. So I love it. I know, glare, sorry. But I had to change up a couple of the colors to like make it her wedding color. And you've heard that before. So there is that. So happy. They're so happy with it. They love it. Sorry, the dogs are everywhere today. It doesn't help me sitting on the floor because they think it's cuddle time. So, all right. I am going to show you what's in my current stitching bag. And then we're going to get to this pile over here. So it's going to be a mess, but we're doing this. I'm showing you all the WIPs I have in rotation right now. So the first thing is I do a small project every week in the month, and I am housing in this new bag that was given to me by Sammy J. And she picked this bag up at a retreat, this little binder bag, and the lady was not making them anymore. So the first one is actually my first finish for the week of October. No, and it's not finished because I don't have the buttons on, but it's the Hello series. So I still need to throw the buttons on that. So I do that one of those smalls every month. You're gonna hear zipping, sorry. I also do the well-rounded. So I'm just gonna show you this because I haven't even started it. So well-rounded is in here. A berry is in here. And then the last one is, what is it? Oh, it's a stocking, a Blackbird design stocking. So that's what houses in these. I try to get all four of those smalls done every month. So it's gonna probably be finished December, I don't know. The other one is my Punky Pearls binder. Now Punky Pearl's Place, she still makes these binders. She is in my description box below. And what I have in here is I choose one project that I focus on a month, and for this month it is Haunted Hill Road by Little Stitch Girl, and this is where I'm at on it. I'm gonna try to get you all the information. This looking down thing is weird to me. This is stitched on a 32 count Vintage Stormage Night Lugana, and this is where it is at. So basically the ghost, and I started building the house this week. So the roof got done and in there. So I stitch on that. That is my like one thread focus for the month. And that's what that is. I also have, and I have very little done, I have a theme of Mill Hill Monday, and this is the current one that I'm doing. And this is currently what it looks like. Not much, but it just got started. Because if you've been here before, I just finished up a Mill Hill. My next one is Tidy Modernist Halloween calendar, and that is stitched on a 18 count dirty chalkboard by Stitch Me, and I am on day 11. I'm going through these in order, so I'm on day 11, plugging away. And the last thing that I stitch every week is my Festive Friday, and I'm currently doing this Pledge of Allegiance one by Designs by Lisa. After this one gets finished, I'll go back to Christmas for my Festive Fridays. And this is stitched on, I have it stuck. This is stitched on a 32 count Earl Grey by Grace Notes Fabrics. And this is where I'm at. Those words at the bottom shouldn't take long. So I hope by the end of October at the worst, I don't want to say worst case scenario, but I'm hoping by the end of October I am moving back to a Christmas stitch. So this is going to get started, so it's not really a WIP, but and I don't even have anything to show you. This is that mystery stitch along by Hands On Designs Costume Party on the 32 count Silver Mist. So I have it all. I just want to, but I haven't started it, but it's in here to start in my work bag for this week. I made this. I make a lot of my bags, and I sometimes don't remember where bag makers came from. So my next thing in this thing is my Under the Seesaw from Frosted Pumpkin. This is stitched on I lost my paper. This is stitched on a 16 count Through the Storms by Stitch Me. I've got a thread hanging, but this is where I'm at on it. So that one needs its love. Wedding stuff got me behind on the 2 sals, but not really behind. It's not due until like the 25th of this month, so I should have no problem. The other sal that I currently have in that I will bust out this month for sure. What is this stitched on? This is stitched on a 16 count Granite by Stitch Me. This bag is from Barbara Jones, John's, which is Stitching with Grammy. If I remember, I have a few of her bags. This is I already said the count. This is a caterpillar cross stitch, so a touch of magic. I have the last section here at the bottom to get finished, so that'll get done. And the last thing in my current work bag is the stitch along that I just started with some of my friends, the Blackbird Designs Away We Ride or Die Sal, stitched on a 32 count Mystery Lugana by Stitch Me, and I have not stitched on it anymore from when I showed it to you last time, and that's it. Let me show you. I had a hard time getting this chart. Away We Ride, Blackbird Designs. All right, so that is my work bag. I'm gonna shove that to the side, and we're gonna dig into my package. I do have one more to show you that is definitely, 2 more to show you that are definitely like, I need to be working on it. I work on this one every single day. This is my Mirabilia. I am on Autumn Fall. Again, this is a Stitching with Grammy bag. She can be found on Instagram. So here is my chart for my fall or autumn queen, stitched on Sparrow by Color and Cotton. The only day I've missed is the wedding day. And I was going to show her upside down. And this is where she's at. So since I have seen you last, just as a heads up, I finished this pink in and I came over here for some of this poof. So she's looking gorgeous. I love her. I love her. I love all my queens. Before I jump into my other queens though, and the rest of that, because those are put away, I am going to show you some current-ish stitches that I still work on. Two of these there's two things in this bag. That's what I'm trying to say to you. This is gonna take a little tiny finagling. These are my, the Black Needle Society's Year 2. It is stitched on 32 count Harvest Blend by Seraphim Fabrics. And this is where I'm at on that. And Year 3 is in here also. And I'm pretty sure Year 3 is on a fabric that no, I did not do that. Oops, Opie, you're fine, you're fine. I laid threads on his head. He didn't like that. Year 3. Oh, it's there. Year 3 is stitched on, oh, it's a sand, oh, it is, so I kind of dyed it. It's Silk Weaver, 32 count sand, Lugana, but then I did some extra dyeing to it, so I'm getting there, folks, sorry. That's where I'm at on Year 3. Looks so good. I stitch on that, like when the retreat is active, I stitch on the current stitch, and then I go back to focusing on finishing the one that is not finished. So there's that. My little white puff ball here. All right, another one that I need to get on because this retreat is ready to sign up for is Summer and Stars Hollow. This is stitched on an 18 count piece of Aida because I'm doing all of them together. And it's rolled up. Autumn and Stars Hollow is here, and here is where I am on Summer. So that is a Black Needle Society virtual retreat that I'll be signing up for to get all of those done. All right, a couple oldie but goodies. This one you have not seen in a super long time. I don't even know if to call it a WIP or a UFO. I'm gonna call it a WIP because I just don't feel like quitting. They're on my dryer telling me to get busy. This is my only Heaven and Earth design. It's kind of wrinkly. This is Magic Study, which was a limited edition, but I have not touched this in so long. According to this, I haven't touched this since October 26th of 2021, so almost a year. I'm not gonna, anyway. This is where I'm at on it. So I have a good chunk of it done. I feel like I have 5% of it done. Not a good chunk. That was a bad thing to say. I feel like 5% of it done. But I don't know. Maybe I need to figure out how to get to stitching on that also. I don't want to give up on it. I just have to, like, I have to give myself grace. Let me just say that, grace. All right, my next one is I haven't been able to stitch on. My plans are to stitch on this football time. I will get back to it now that wedding is over. If you've been here before, you've seen this is a big Afghan. I can't show it to you all. That my mother gave me back in what, dog fur. And this is where I'm at, one of these butterfly ones. I mean, the whole thing's a butterfly. It's called a butterfly Afghan, but you get all these are all over the place, and then the blocks that are left are specific butterfly. I think that, like, this is called common blue or something like that. But I will get back to that. During football games is what my plans were, but so much, sorry if I hit you, so much has been focused on the wedding. So, all right, I have, just to show you, this is it. This is my bin of goodness. So the very top thing is my 3 queens. So this is gonna take me a minute to go through. This is a Lynn X Stitches bag. It houses my 3 queens in it. And these probably are not going to come out in any kind of order, just so you are aware. The first one that I'm able to pull out is my Summer Queen. So she would have been the last one I stitched on. I just put her away recently. This is what she looks like. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, what is she stitched on? Sorry. All of my queens are on a 28 count and they're all using color and cotton, but her color or her fabric was Love Letter. The next one is going to be my Spring Queen. She is stitched on Tea White, my Spring Queen on, I said Tea White, white tea. Good job, Janet. And this is where she was at when I put her away. Yay! I love her. I love all my queens. I love my Mirabilis. And last, but of course not least, is the one that will come out in a couple months. Let's not rush fall. It's my favorite time of year. This is my Winter Queen on Morning Mist. Again, color and cotton. And this is where that queen is. I've been asked in the past how long I've been stitching on these. In 2020, I believe that's what we decided. In 2020, I did a Mira May. So I worked on each queen for 1 week, and then and not a lot, like probably just a little bit a day. And then in 2021 and 2022, I have made them during the season that we are in for them, like right now, autumn. I stitch on them for 30 minutes a day. So that is my queens. All right. This other one is a current stitch. I guess I got this out of order a little bit, but whatever. This is Caterpillar Cross Stitch, also stitched on a 28 count mystery fabric. And I hope I have this finished for you when I come to you next. I feel like I'm at like 78%. So this is my Hello Sunshine tree. So good. So good. So that one, with any luck, like I said, I will be bringing that to you as a finish next week. That should have been in my work bag. It wasn't. All right, let's dig in. I am just gonna start from the front, go to the back, and then hopefully I can put these things away. I'm gonna try to eliminate some of that zippery stuff. All right, this one has me baffled. This is my Look for the Beauty. I started it with some friends, and I got stuck. So this is a 32 count almond milk by Grace Notes Fabric, and the got stuck is a color, a thread color that I just didn't like. It blended too much the other ones, but I said I have For the Beauty. I love this piece of fabric. I just got to figure out a thread thing. I'm not always the best at thread things. If you've been here a while, I'm not always the best. Yeah. Why am I saying so much? I don't want to zip it back up on you guys. Okay, my next one is Seeking Refuge. Seeking Refuge has a lot of meaning for a lot of people. This Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House has a lot of meaning for me in reference to the loss of my dad during 2020. I needed this a lot. This is being stitched on, and I didn't start it until after the loss of my dad. 20 count sand fabric, just a piece of Athena. My Opie is sitting right on my lap, so I throw a project back on top of him. And this is where I'm at. 20 count sand, the big house is built, and almost all the grass is all the way across the bottom. And I'm gonna be that normal floss tuber that says, oh, I need to get back to that. We pick these projects because we love them. I have a bin just as big of like projects I wanna start. Yeah, maybe that should be a future one that I should do. This next one is a Lindy Stitches, Beautiful Things. Beautiful Things. Stitched on a piece of 18 count Aida solo die from Silk Weavers. super happy on this one, but I know the border will take me a while, so I'm not like, oh, I wouldn't say this. So I got a big bird and a border to go around on this baby still. So, I don't know how you guys sit on the floor when you record these videos because my back is killing me right now. My next one I know will be a focus for the month of December. And this is Nora Corbett, I believe. Nope, Mirabilia, Miss Christmas Eve. They're the same person, Nora Corbett, Mirabilia. Miss Christmas Eve is stitched on. What are we stitched on? I feel like you're just looking at the top of my head because I have this a mess. Stitched on a 32 count Joblum that's been dyed by me. So it was white originally and then I dyed it to the color. And this is where she's at. So she still has some decent time to go, but she's going to be my focus stitch in the month of December. She calling to me. I have a couple smalls in here. This one, again, I'm usually a seasonal stitcher, but you never know anymore. This is Hands-On Designs Resting Stitch Face. Stitched on a piece of 18 count Morning Glory by Bestitch Me. And I already have it cut down to size, so there's where she is. I don't know why I call some she's and some he's. It's just the world that I live in up here. My next piece is Bindi Stitches Rolodex Morning Stitch. Sampler, excuse me. I'll be changing the words on this. I do know that. I feel like I have a hot mess here. It is stitched on 18 count Boot Camp by Bestitch Me. It's like a surprise. Is something gonna fall out of here? Oh, so here you go. The border's stitched and there's a little bit of grass. Yeah, that one. Oh, Janet. Not getting onto myself. I don't really think, I don't have a count. I mean, I could kind of have a count, but I don't have a count. So this next piece is stitched, is The Mandalorian. My daughter and I are both supposed to be stitching this. I'm kind of waiting on her, but things have been kind of hectic, you know. So this is a 28 count casual linen called Tumbleweed by Forbidden Fiber Co. And this is where I'm at. This fabric is gorgeous. Yeah, very cool. And I made this little sleeve. This next one is, oh, and I forgot, I'll tell you this one. So there was another sleeve just like this. This is I'm gonna put her name here. It's an A word, my A stitcher. Aguilera. I'm messing it up. I'm putting her name here. Let's hope I remember all this. This is Ink Circles, but what is half the fun. Stitched on a piece of 18 count My Precious by Bestitch Me. I'm making a mess over here. This is a stitch bag. And this, basically, this is where I'm at. So it'll repeat. Nope, this is where I'm at. Yes, that top corner. So this will repeat 4 more times. But it looks so good. I like that, half the fun. And it's a monochromatic one, so like I can, oh, look, there's the name of the bag. Oh, focus. I don't know how to make it focus, guys. I don't know how to make it focus. I'm still putting her name there, but Alec, I can't say your name. I'm telling you here. My next stitch is, I call this, again, it's a summer stitch that I do. I don't have a cover sheet for you. Well, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I lied to you. These are these 3 little beach scenes. This is and they're stitched on a 28 count white weaver. So I leave them all in here. So I have a finish. That's all I have. The other 2 have to get started. Holy smokes, Janet. So I need to move on to the house is going to be my next one, and then the sandcastle. So with the wedding, summer was totally crazy this year, and I didn't touch this at all. But, oh well. My next stitch. So some of these bags, if anyone cares, are the Vanna Pfeiffer tutorial for this Some of them I went in and I cut that off and added a zipper like that. I just added a zipper that you sew along the edge, so I got rid of that extra flap. And then some of the bags are, sorry, I just jumped off topic, are those Amazon bags that I literally put a piece of fabric on the outside of it that I like. So someone taught me that at a retreat last January. But anyway, back on topic of what am I stitching on. This is We Live in Hope by Blackbird Designs, but I'm doing the one on the back. And it is stitched on a piece of 32 count Belfast Summer Khaki. It was a gift from Elizabeth for my 50th birthday, and this is where I'm at. Border. On some pieces, I am straight up just a border girl, and on other pieces, I dip off. Oh, we're getting there. I only have a few more bags in here. My opie-dope I keep throwing stuff on is like, come on, Mom. This is the Maps of Hakran Hollow. Sorry for the glare. What is she stitched on? He stitched on. What is it stitched on? It is stitched on a piece of 20 count Vintage Country Mocha Ada. At the beginning of the year, I was doing this every single month, and then I got away. So this is where it's at. Looks good. Still a long way to go. These are my big stitches that I still have left. This next one is a stitch that many people would like to get their hands on. I have had this pattern since probably release time. It is, and what I'm referring to is my Mirabilia Queen of Freedom, stitched on Luna by Color and Cotton. Again, I was stitching on her every single month at the beginning of the month, and I fell away. At the beginning of the year, excuse me, I started stitching. I started her in May of 2020 during the mirror thing. At the beginning of this year, I was stitching on like 500, 600 stitches every month, and then wedding. She's gorgeous. I do want to get back to her. And I would love her on my wall of patriotic wall. My last one, but not least, but it is a big, big one, is Rosewood Manors and a Forest Grew. Stitched on, where is my little thing? I don't know where it is, guys. Sure, my last bag, the card is missing. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's on an 18 count ivory Ada. I probably could have guessed that, and then look at me. Look at me. This big old piece of fabric, and this is what I have done. So I feel like it's a page, but look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so colorful. I love it. Watching Julie, Kansas City girl in a Colorado World, stitch on that during 100 hours challenge that she did like last year, I think it was. It made me like, I need to get on that. So that's all my WIPs. So not too bad. Half an hour in. I don't know how many we have, but not too bad. So I'm pretty happy with the count that I have, but I have a tote just as full of projects I want to start. So I don't know where that will lead. I don't know. I mean, I am on that, like, too many WIPs stresses me out, but I mean, I bought these because I love them, so why not get them started? So yeah, we'll see where that goes. But so that's the WIP parade. I hope you enjoyed it. Other than that, I want to talk a little bit. I just want to tell you, the wedding was absolutely amazing. So beautiful. I had so many compliments about how beautiful we did and how we pulled it off. And it just couldn't have been a better day. It was cold, but the barn venue that we had actually had heat that they could pump in. So that worked out great. I'm telling you, without a hitch. I was so happy. Thanks to my sister for helping. Thanks for the friends that helped around here besides the people that I hired to do their jobs, and they did it amazing. So that was wonderful. What do I plan to do for this week? Breathe. I plan to breathe and to get some stitching in. That is my goal for this week. Other than that, I am going to leave you with a wedding collage of a few pictures that I gathered off of social media or people that have sent them to me that were captured during the event. It's about a 45-second video, so I hope you stick around to see it. It is beautiful. I was very happy. I say a lot. I don't know what else to say. I can tell I'm gonna like tear up, but there were so many special moments. So proud of my daughter, so proud of Colton. It was just such a great night, and I hope they remember and cherish it. So I'm gonna get off here before I go into a full cry. I can't wait for the professional photographer's pictures. They will be amazing. She did a great job in keeping things going and people and catching pictures throughout the entire night. So, all right, I'm gonna get off here. I please enjoy this little snippet from my daughter's wedding. It is just a wrap up of a lot of hard work. So keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.